Greetings and welcome to another thrilling and exciting episode of the Planetary Persuader. I am Kozmic Kev, your host. I know I say that tongue-in-cheek. This is for March 3rd, 2017 through the 10th. And what are we looking at today? Well, we got a moon in the nakshatra of Kritika, and in the western sign of Taurus today. So it's a good day, It's a good day in that, Kritika embraces both Vedic sign of Taurus and the western sign of Taurus, and it is a Venus ruled day today. And one of the nice qualities of Kritika is its ability to be like foster parents and to adopt people that aren't their own, so there's something good. And then I guess on the negative side, it makes you lust after other people's husbands and wives. So, everything. There's a little give, a little take, That's why I love the movie Crash. It's like it shows everybody to be sort of like a demon and an angel at the same time. I think that's what it's all about, So, what are we looking at right now? Well, we just, some of us survived that eclipse, and I'm glad that you have, and I'm glad that I have, and we have a lot of interesting activity this week. One of them is Venus is going retrograde, folks. So Venus is going to go retrograde all the way to 27 degrees Pisces. So right now it's at 13 degrees Aries. It's going to go back to 27 degrees Pisces, very potent, creative part of Pisces, on the 15th of April. What do you know? And so that's when it's going to go direct. So we get to have another little shot at Venus and Pisces for about a week, and then it goes back into Aries again, and it'll be in Aries until, I guess in May. Looks like it goes back, it goes into Taurus then on, it moves so slow, it doesn't go into Taurus until June 6th. Can you believe that? Yeah, June 6th. So we have Venus in Aries for for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks on end. We're still there. We've had it for weeks. We're going to have it for weeks. We'll get a little Pisces break in the middle of April, and then it'll be all of May, Venus in Aries, all the way to June 6th. Unbelievable. Okay. All right, what other wonderful things are happening? Saturn. Our friend Saturn is at 28 degrees Sagittarius, just knocking on the window of Capricorn. Just knocking there, ready to go. Hey, let's talk about serious limitations now. No, it's cruising backwards, going retrograde on the, looks like, oh my goodness, no, it's not. It's at 27 degrees. It's not going to go retrograde until next month. Okay, so I lied. So we don't have to worry about that for a while. We have Mars going into Taurus, though, on the 9th. And so at 4:34 p.m. on Thursday the 9th, we have Mars going into Taurus. And in Western astrology, we say Mars in Taurus is a bridge builder. I like that. That's nice, as long as it's a good bridge and it holds up. And you think of it as good Taurus beaver construction, it's got to be good, right? That's what we're looking forward to. So anyhow, without any further ado, sign by sign, you're going to do your horoscope. So Aries, so you still have that blessing of Venus and Mars until Thursday in your first house, along with Uranus, where anything can happen. And like I said, you're having a 12th house transit with the Sun and with Jupiter and Chiron and the South Node, and so there's a lot of blind spots, there's a lot of personal karma that you're paying for, and so it's just important to look at these things. You're longing for better health, you're longing for better relationships, and then your relationship's probably good. And there's a willingness to travel, long-term travel that you've wanted to do for a long time. Hopefully you'll manifest that, by this summer. I definitely see that happening. You're trying to be a leader in a different way that's never been done before. And you got to just give it up for what works for you, And later on this week, I think as Mars goes in the second house, the money thing gets better. We always like to hear that, especially here in America, where if you're broke, you're good as in jail practically. You're good as homeless or in jail. And if we could afford to put more homeless people in jail, we would do it. Because why? We hate poor people. But that's why we made so many of them after Reagan. No, no, they did it to themselves. Yeah, okay. All right, I got that right, They should have collected more bottles. I don't know. Well, if you're lucky enough to live in a place where you can afford an apartment on bottles and cans, you're doing pretty darn good then. So greetings, Taurus. Welcome to your horoscope. Moon's in Taurus Friday. Happy. We have Moon and Pluto trying to each other this morning, so that's more happy. It started miracles are possible. We can be part of a miracle. Why not? It's a nice way to believe and do things. So tomorrow, Moon goes into your second house. It's a good weekend. If you're working on the weekend, it's a good weekend for making money. So I would highly recommend that. Now, you have karma in love. You have sort of a blind spot in love right now. And your social life is your biggest motivation. And, and there can be ego-crushing situations because you're not completely in control of stuff. So the lighter you go, the freer you feel. Oh, yeah. Well, greetings, Gemini, and welcome to your horoscope. So, in this case, like I said before, you're in a leadership place. Pisces rules your ability, your 10th house, your ability to have a good career, ability to show your talents and skills off, ability to fit in the public eye. The public needs certain things, and in this way, you're able to do things. So, we've got Mercury in Pisces now. So, Mercury's in that midheaven. So, you're operating fully in your intelligence in a way the public can see and say, hey, they're pretty bright. I like what they're doing. And then it's like Jupiter in the 5th house moving through there. It's like expand your creative horizons. Expand your ability to make poetry, to do a playwright, to write a story, to choreograph a dance, to do some oil painting or playing guitar or whatever it is that you do. And the Moon is going to be in Gemini this weekend, so it's going to be fun. Good for Gemini. And what's good for Gemini is good for everybody else. Alright, well, here we go. Greetings, Cancer, and welcome to your horoscope. So, the Moon is going to be in Cancer. It is. On Monday morning, the 6th, 4:54 a.m., through early morning on Wednesday, which is also International Women's Day, which is another good, since Cancer is all about mothers, and every one of us was born of a mother, we should celebrate our mother and International Women's Day on the 8th, and, celebrate your home life, celebrate your mother just for Jupiter transiting your 4th house, work on long-term health issues, work on doing surprise funny things in your relationship, work on allowing yourself to say, look at your mirror and say, I am a lucky person. I love myself. I love what I'm doing here. I know that good things are going to happen because I'm putting out that good positive energy to make it happen. That's all. Just little things like that. They make a world of difference. And Your talents and skills and ability are so needed right now. People want you. They want you, they want what you have, and what you have is going to be good. And it's going to be valued. So, you know, this whole week from the 3rd through the 9th, 10th of March, keep working your stuff, keep making the magic happen, and you will be rewarded. Oh, hello, Leo, and welcome to your horoscope. Well, I mean, the hard thing is, you know, it's the 8th house, you know, and the 8th house is, you know, death and destruction, and sexual tension, and birth, and all these forbidden things, occult studies, we're not supposed to talk about them, but the whole world's run on them. Yes, it is, and I know there's some of you sitting back and just doubting, you know. I mean, let me tell you, folks, you know, Popular Mechanics and PBS are often advertised by huge corporate interests. Please check me on this, right? And so if there's anything that's going to come out that might rock their world a little bit, even National Geographic, now owned by Rupert Murdoch, you got to be really careful, because fake news is everywhere. Ouch. Ooh, I said that. It stung, didn't it? I know. It stings, you know, but it's like those people want to keep their money, all right? And they don't want you to know that there's just like a few international bankers running the whole thing, and they're all like a puppet show. It's like, no, it's, you know, it's all Black Lives Matter's fault, or it's all Trump's fault, or it's all, you know, my you know, those ignorant people over there in the Midwest and South's fault, or those ignorant people in the West Coast and Northeast fault, you know, all of that stuff. People, we got to stop blaming each other. You know, that's their game. We got to start working together to build a positive world that's more equitable and just for us all. And, you know, I don't care where you're from or what you're doing. It's all, you know, it's all love. Because if we don't have love to work with each other, we're not going to be good neighbors, and we're not going to make it. And that's what I'll say to you, Leo. It's like right now it's going to be a time to eat humble pie. It's humble pie Pisces time for Leo. Yes, once Aries time, you'll be able to roar. And you know you get some time to roar if you take some trips, a little time off. Moon's going to be in Leo Wednesday and Thursday, a little bit of Friday. You know, you're going to have fun, right? You're going to do this because that's what you do. You have fun and you do things. But somebody who really does things, hello, Virgo. Welcome to your horoscope. Greetings, Virgo. This is what's ahead for you. Okay, so like we've got, this is your partnership sign, Pisces, you know, and so you're kind of a lover this month. And you kind of say the right thing at the right time. And, you know, your libido's been up and amplified, and now your wanderlust. Once Mars goes into Taurus in your 9th house, there's this wanderlust. It's like, oh no, I got to travel. No, I'm leaving. This is too much for me. I got to do something different here. Let me, you know, let me out and let me explore and work on what I need to work on. And that's okay. All right, so we're going to work with that for you right now. And what I would say is be more open to the gifts other people have to offer you. You know, because you need help this time. And once you know that with that 8th house transit of Venus, Mars, and Uranus, say, yeah, I need help, you know. I need help orgasming. Sure. I could use help. You know, I mean, hey. Right? But yeah, I think sometimes that kind of forbidden transparency is really a winning quality in people. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. I think some people could have saved themselves an election if they were just a little bit more honest. Oh boy. Well, anyhow, greetings, Libra. Welcome to your horoscope. Your whole thing is you know never to be honest. Because you want everybody to like you. I caught you. I know your game. You can't hide from me. You know, being a nice Nick is good. It helps you get along better with other people, develop social skills. I've seen people, you know, I've seen this with one of my, you know, somewhat related family members, you know, pull it off where even spouting falsehoods, people will defend you in your falsehood because you're so nice. They like you so much that, you know, you can manipulate falseness and all this kind of thing. I'm like, really? I'd never do that. I'm so... Would you just stop? just stop for a second, you know. Drink some lemon juice and water, clean out those kidneys. Like I said, this is like health time of year. Deal with the health. That means the chamomile tea. That means the calming down. And having plenty of warm liquids. And don't let your karma run over your dogma, you know. Do good things, help others. I think that's what you're really going to do. And I mean, I think if we're helping others, we don't have to worry about the truth, because there's some truth when we're just acting in love that really expresses something universal, that actions. And if you're trying to avoid that type of thing, that's where all the lies and the weird stuff comes in, and you have to make up stories to make yourself look nice again. And we don't want to do that this week, do we? No, we don't. Well, hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your horoscope. Okay, so what do we got going on? Well, we have something very interesting here. It's like we've got Mars moving into your 7th house. So I guess having your way is going to be really rough, you know, over the next couple months, because Mars in Taurus is going to make it so that your partner is more openly agitated with you. I mean, in my case, it wouldn't be a bad thing necessarily, because I don't know. I mean, I've got a pretty strong Mars, and I see some humor in almost all conflict, so it doesn't completely scare me, but there's some people that are really super scared of conflict. You know, it's like, it's nothing to worry about. You know, the most agitated, angry, and violent person is also the most scared person. I think once you realize that, you go like, psh, what do you got? You know, and I think we can be peaceful warriors, you know. We can settle it all with an arm wrestling match. We don't have to like get out our gats or whatever, you know. We could be at peace. Plus, you're creative and you're loving at this time, and you might even get more love. Whoa, more love for a Scorpio. Greetings, Sagittarius. Welcome to your horoscope. Okay, so Jupiter transiting the 11th house this year. Wonderful thing. Sun now in the 4th house. It's like you got to enjoy yourself where you are. You got to bloom where you're planted. You need to honor your mother and father. I mean, I think at the end of the week when the moon's in Leo, that'll be like your most fun day. You might even go traveling this weekend. I see that a little bit in the cards. But you've got a lot of creative ability too. A lot of mojo. A lot of ability to love, flirt, have fun, be frivolous. Not too frivolous though, because you got that Saturn in the 1st house. You know, Saturn's like, don't waste your money. Be really frugal. Help those that are in real trouble, and that will bring more blessing. All right. Well, greetings, Capricorn. Welcome to your horoscope. So, let's see now. I think what you got to do is think to yourself, you know, I've got an opportunity to make more friends. I've got an opportunity to make things right with my siblings, with my cousins, with my crew, you know. And so I want to, in the neighborhood I live in. So, you know, picking up your lawn, making your house look a little more beautiful, it's going to pay off. And then honor your own hobbies and your own working with your hands, whether you're typing or playing the synthesizer or hula hooping, whatever it is, you know, enjoy yourself. Honor your insights. Honor your career, but also listen to your karma. And karma is going to be knocking at your door this whole month. And it wants you to make something real of yourself, so don't ignore that cry. Well, hello Aquarius, and welcome to your horoscope. And yes, right. So, I mean, it's all about values. It's all about building up. And it's also the things you like, you know, the poetry, the stories you like, the songs you like, the music you'd like to play and hear and listen to. Those things are much more activated right now in your chart. You know, with Uranus there in the 3rd house, and then we've got Saturn in the 11th. These are compatible houses. You know, they're tricona to the air thing, which actually is mostly would be Earth. It'd be actually Artha. So just, you know, doing that, the practical stuff is coming to you. And You desire to know about people's secrets and things that you're not in control of, and that's good to know that. But I'd say right now it's a time to focus more on your good karma and allowing yourself to increase the value of what you got or get rid of what you're not using. All right. The final countdown. Well, greetings to Pisces. Welcome to your horoscope. And so we've got Mercury, Neptune, Chiron, South Node, Sun, all in your first house. Time to motivate. Time to move forward. Moon's going to be in Gemini this weekend, which is your home life, your parents. Good time to visit your parents if you haven't already. You want to be there. You want to be available to them at this time. You're showing that you have good values, and you're showing that you can make it through the storm, that you can break through in a new way that's going to bring more peace. It's going to bring more harmony. It's going to bring more balance, and allow other people to give to you, because if you're behind a good cause, it's worth supporting. Definitely make a Kickstarter or go for it. Do it, because other people will recognize it. And you're showing tremendous leadership. I think it's mainly because of your compassion in a time where people are boisterous about being uncompassionate and thinking that the world's a bubble and that everything's just allopathic and doesn't affect everyone else. That's not true, folks. We all affect each other. And we all need to get together. That's why I said we got to honor each other. Male, female, those in between, or going through transitions, whatever the heck. I see your soul, and I love your soul. And that's what we're here for, is to elevate each other's soul. Kozmic Kev, going to do this again next week, and we'll have so much more soul. Thanks for being with me.